Malignant, a new vision and scary horror directed by James Wan. Is it good? Is it bad? Should you go? Should you not go? Find out today. Hi, how you doing today, Movie Nation? It's Just Jess here. Hope you're having a good day. And today, yes guys, Malignant, I am located in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. Today we are going to go at AMC Rosemont 12 at 9:10. If we're just meeting for the first time, hello. Hi, my name is Jess. My YouTube channel, It's Just Jess. Here we do movie reviews, giving you the biggest and best reviews that are releasing at the time. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Stick around towards the end because we are going to reveal, guys, Malignant scary. Malignant, director James Wan. It's so hard to talk about this movie without giving away spoilers or what the plot of the story is, because the twisted, devilish acts of the movie really entice the audience to actually watch this movie in theaters. So Malignant, director James Wan also did Saw, Insidious, and as well as Conjuring. I am not going to ruin the story or spoilers or anything of that nature. This is a movie where the story I will actually put the least emphasis in and talking about. I will talk about it a little bit, but not too much. Basically, it deals with imaginary friend, the devil, hell, demonic, killings, gruesome, blood, gore, scary. That's what it is. Those are most of the key words. When I saw this movie, I was like, okay, well, director James Wan is great, but the story is a little bit touchy subject. But the best that I can describe is a young woman has an imaginary friend when she was little. Time passes and now she's an adult, pregnant, she's trying to have a kid. However, things start showing up in her house, in her own house, and demonic stuff. Now, it could be the imaginary friend, it could be the devil, it could be hell, it could be other things. I can't tell you because it'll ruin the story. However, the movie really does a great semblance of his old past films. Because yes, I get it that this movie going into this, a lot of people are going to be like really hyped because it's director James Wan. But I can definitely see some of the resemblance of Insidious, especially in this movie. Some of the shots in this movie, especially the house or the castle that they have to journey to, or other subjects when it's dark time, I really like to use the colors red, white, black, and blue because the hue and the saturation with them, it looks straight something out of a child's playbook. Like, it's vibrant, it's alive, it feels very vivid to see these shots in action. And some of the crazy dynamics of the film, when she's getting like chased by, obviously in the trailers show this top-down view. If you ever played the video game 12 Minutes with Daisy Ridley, Willem Dafoe, and James McAvoy, that's exclusively to Xbox consoles, that is what we get in this movie for a little portion of the film. I really thought they missed an opportunity because it would have been so cool to see that a little bit more. Yes, they only use it in like one scene, and half of the scene basically is in the trailers, but imagine if they would have used that a little bit more to the dynamic of the movie. I kind of thought it would have been helpful for this movie because it's a different type of art of storytelling that we've not used to seeing. Yes, we get all your crazy jump scares, things in the background that's black, demonic possessions, things opening up. Now, I love it too because we're getting closer into October. In my old videos, we started getting these light horror, soft horror films of movies, but now we're actually getting into like the real meat of like horror with like the devil, demonic, hell, and yeah, like 2/3 of this movie is just trying to figure out what is going on, and then the last act, the third act, is really diversive because it just changes what you know about James Wan's storytelling because it's just really bonkers what they decide to do. It's like this. Imagine the movie theater was like this, and I'm gonna show you what I feel. So when I was watching the third act, I was like, like that. It just was so cringe, but not in a bad way. It was such in a good way, but it was such a crazy out of the left field twist that I did not see coming. That's why I don't want to get into the story as much as I want to because it'll just ruin it for you. Because even watching the trailers after, knowing that I watched the movie, it's like, wow, like it subverts your expectations, but in a good way. Because yes, it's horror. I don't want to say it's disgustingly horror, but it's like believable from real life. It's like, whoa, because then they start getting into the medical science of it. They start getting into the emotions of it. It's like crazy what to think that like hell and like future and demonic and imaginary friends can actually possess right now in this real world. One thing too that I can really talk about is when the killings happen, imagine like your sleep paralysis. Like, I've had it so many times, and like the way they do that in this movie is like she stands there like in the trailers and everything, shape-shifting space abilities, and like she sees the killing and she can't move. And I was like, whoa, she can't move. And then the trailers, it shows that she can't move. And I thought that was really like horrorly crazy that you can't move and things are happening in front of you. And it's just like so terrifying, especially in the dark. Like, yes, we're filming in the light right now, but we're in a dark room in a theater, especially like talking about it in the movie when it's all dark and she can't move and she sees blood, gore, devilish, this other figure object that's not like real life, that maybe comes from hell or the devil. It's really bizarre because yes, people usually run, but in this movie she can't run. And it's like you ask yourself why, and the story of the movie plays out to tell you that at the end. But it's just so bizarre because like seeing killings in front of you where you can't move, it is a little different twist to the horror genre formally and foremost, but it's still like, I don't want to say it's like crazy, like we've never seen it before. We probably just haven't seen it recently. Other than that, to be honest with you, it has your jump scares. I wish I could talk about it longer, but to be honest, because I would would ruin most of it. Malignant, it's an alright film. I do appreciate what they try to do here. I mean, it wasn't like scary, but it is scary enough to be like, whoa, this is a little like terrifying. I guess they could have leaned into like the devilish horror genre, but still, James Wan did a nice film directing this. Good. If you like his other movies, horror and scary films in general, I definitely would consider this, checking it out. I saw it in theaters the way I feel like it was meant to be. Yes, I know some people will watch it online streaming, but it's just really different because when you're in a crowd and in the dark room, the sounds, it just adds more to the experience. But honestly, guys, 2/3 of the movie, I thought it was great, but then the last act was bonkers, but not in a bad way. But even though it's going to be divisive for a lot of people. Alright guys, that's gonna be everything for me today. Hope you have a great day, and let me know if you ever need anything. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video, and turn on notifications, and I'll see you next week, guys. Take care.